going to keep a happy employee by keeping people from advancing. And he's not going to be the OC because Cliff Kingsbury's the OC there. He's 30 years old. Exactly what you need. Bright, young, offensive mind. That's his rep. One of the brightest young minds in the game. Number 2 choice for me, Mike McDaniel, if he's fired. Mr. Ross in Miami, if he moves on from Mike McDaniel, that would be my number 2 choice. Age 42, can maximize what you have offensively right away. Sometimes the Ben Johnsons are better off as Robins. Mike McDaniel's better off as a Robin than a Batman. Ben Johnson is proving to have the alpha mentality in him to succeed as a head coach as well. My number 1 choice, the current Bears offensive coordinator who's unable to call plays because Ben Johnson does. Declan Doyle.
Big accident.
He's 29 years old. If you can't get Ben Johnson, get me the closest thing to him.
Big accident, guys.
Studied directly under Ben Johnson. And it might appeal to him because here he would get to call plays. Dan Campbell, please call plays. Reggie in Detroit is up next on the show. Reggie, you're on 97.1. Good to hear from you, man.
Hey, how's it going today?
Good.
Guys, that's good. What I call to say is that what happened with Ben Johnson is when he moved on, Dan Campbell went back to a style of football that our offensive line can't block for. And just that old smash mouth football with, I don't think the offensive line is as bad as it looks, but the defense knows exactly how to defend us.
Well, the offensive line is as bad as it looks, Reggie. You know, and the proof of that is that last year the Lions were number 6 in rushing in the NFL. This year they're 15th. And recently they've had games where they can't run at all. What's confusing and confounding to me, Reggie, is that, you know, the same folks who never blame David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs for getting no rushing yards because they can't when there are no holes, those same people who don't blame those guys throw sharp, pointy objects at Jared Goff constantly when he has no time to throw. Jared Goff this year, Reggie, has the 3rd least time to throw before a pass. He is pressured the 3rd quickest, 2.87 seconds in the NFL.
Right, because all the defense has to do is pressure directly up the middle, and that stops everything that the Lions have planned to do. If you come up the middle, pressure every single time, they cannot run the ball, and they can put pressure on Goff because he can't move out the middle, and put pressure on Goff. And that's the thing, their thinking is so basic. Every defense knows this is exactly what we have to do, just come up the middle.
Right, Reggie, you nailed it. You nailed it, and I appreciate the call, bud. Thank you so much for letting us know your insight and your feeling. Ladies and gentlemen, the honest answer is this today hurts, not just because you are missing the playoffs, but in the most Detroit of ways, you're now having to live and witness your ex thrive. You are now required at a party where your ex, that you still have feelings for, is expected to thrive in your face today with her new boyfriend flaunting it at you. So that's the reality. My question to you is, in the end, is Ben Johnson going to be remembered fondly here or hated? Like if you look forward, if you look into the crystal ball a decade plus from now, what is the overall feeling of him going to be? My feeling is it's already changing, and there's a clear why there. And I'll tell you that next, right here on 97.1.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. More restrictions apply. See site for details.
During our BOGO sale, select point tenderloin, giant General Mills cereal, and expensive water, buy one, get one free. Football fans, are you going through a divorce?
old hood when I first came to Canada. The first house right there. Right there. Old hood. This is Windsor right here. Wow. Man, this place is definitely the hood now, Windsor, boy. Yeah, Jerry, I am on the west side now, so I'm in Martindale. This is my old grade school. When I first came to Canada. And my brothers and I think we were like in grade, I think we were in kindergarten, I think, yeah. That's our old grade school. 1975, 76, 74, 75, something like that. Now we're in Cameron Road. Alright, and this place is called Fatima Al Zahara Education Center now. It's Al Mahdi Private School. Wow. I had to turn back just to take a look at it again. Wow, what a mess. I'm gonna turn back to my old street, which is McKay. This is McKay Street on the west side. So it's pretty rough around this area. I remember my brothers and I didn't know any better. And then finally realized this isn't a Catholic school, so we went to the other school, which is a block away, that I showed you. Because this school is really rough around the edges. Like, it was a public school, and when you go to public school, it's like you make a lot of enemies, but you also make a lot of friends. But because it is a melting pot, and there's a lot of different type of, wow, look at that. This is Benson School, boys. This is where we used to go to when we grew up. This is our grade school. It's all boarded up. Wow, a lot of memories here, boys. A lot of memories here. Yep. Let's go furthermore to the hood, because the Windsor hood is definitely living up to its name. The hood. You definitely get a lot of hood rats, and which you want to try to avoid, because the hood rats is exactly what they are. Hood rats. But anyway, let's go try this way. This is where I grew up. This is where we grew up. There was like all us 5 brothers band together like a band of brothers. Yes. Thank God my mom was very, very loving and caring for us, because she knew better. In order for us to beat the bully, you have to stand together. You're strong together as one, and it's exactly what we did. Us 5 brothers beat the shit out of the bully. And the funny thing about it is that we end up to be really good friends at the end. I think because he respected us. And we didn't beat the shit. We beat the living shit out of him, but we didn't kill him. I think that's probably why we became friends, because he appreciated that we didn't kill him. Which we could have, but we didn't. Thank God for that. But anyway, we're in University of Windsor. What a waste. University of Windsor. You're on Church, the famous Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, sorry, Ambassador Bridge. My bad. This is where the west side. Yeah, definitely with the hoods. We're even furthermore west side. Assumption Church. Yepper. Yes, sir. There we go, there we go. There we go. The Ambassador Bridge. Hope you got that shot, because I got a very good feeling this is a pretty gonna be a good video, simply because the way the angle is in the shot of the dash cam is pointing towards. So anyway, hope you're liking the tour there, Jer. And I'm gonna take you more Chateau Park Lodge, where we used to work when we were like 12 or 13 years old. The first job, my mom gave us that job, help her serve tea and coffee to the elderlies, and helping them change, washing up and changing the diapers and all that whatnot. And we would live and learn about learning to respect your elderlies from my mom, and that's exactly what we did. Now our mom is at that age that she is in her 80s. I think 83 to be exact, or 82, yeah. And now we're taking care of our mom, and that's the way it should be. But this is the hood. There we go.
All you have to do is do a little digging. He was Jacksonville's first choice. Okay, like, Jacksonville's in a great spot right now. That is a punk move. You have a right to be mad at him for that punk move. It is no thank you to the Ford family and Dan Campbell for giving him a shot to compete directly against them every bleeping year. That's a punk move. I said it then, I said it now. We're coming to you. 248-539-9797 is where you guys can get to us on the show. Are you mad at Ben Johnson because he did the wrong thing? I am. Or are you mad because he left you and it worked? We're 97.1.
Find it, love it, get it tonight. It's your last big chance to save. The year-end sale is on now at Gardner White, with an extra 30% off everything. Only Gardner White gives you free same-day delivery and 0% APR, letting you end the year with style and savings. And only Gardner White has a huge selection of stylish furniture that's in stock today, so you can start celebrating your new looks tonight. The year-end sale ends Wednesday. Don't wait another day.
better. This week, enjoy healthy savings on essentials like Meyer Wellness Vitamins. Now buy one, get one free. Select fitness nutrition products are buy one, get one 50% off. Fresh from Meyer chicken breast small packs are buy two, get one free. And mandarin oranges are only $3.99 for a 3-pound bag. Shop.
Alright, so there's the bridge. It's definitely pretty brutal in this area. And there's a bell. This is a better angle. You can see the actual Ambassador Bridge from over there. That's a pretty good shot right there. So hopefully one day I'll be able to cross the bridge. Hey, United States there, Jer. So, but we'll see. We'll see, because apparently Calgary and Alberta, I mean Calgary and Saskatoon, or Saskatchewan, however you want to call it, are slowly getting their independence and want to become part of the 51 state or the 52 states of the United States. But we'll see. We will see there, my friend. We will see. Alright, there we go. There's our old hood. This is Detroit Street and Donnelly Street this way. Detroit Street this way. So this is Donnelly Street, our old hood there, Jer. Remember that? Where we used to party our ass off and G'ing out, going out buck naked, and a couple of rats running around your feet while you're passed out. And I got attacked by a bunch of demons right there. There's our 3145 Donnelly right there, buddy. 3145 Donnelly. That's our old hood right there. Yipper. 3145 Donnelly. I'm gonna have to turn her on one more time so we get a better look shot of Donnelly Street. But this is our old hood, and this is definitely the hood. There is Donnelly Street right there. For sale. Yep, Donnelly Street. Man, a lot of memories there, I tell you. Wow. Lots of memories there. Good and bad. Okay, now we're going down Detroit Street. I don't know why this street's called Detroit Street, but anyway. Another school abandoned. Seems like all the Catholic schools are abandoned here. It's pretty brutal. And now we're at Peter Street, which is a pretty brutal street. This is the hood, my friends. Peter Street.
Recording complete.
That place is abandoned as well. The whole place is abandoned. Abandoned. Yeah. Now we're at Chippewa Street. Chippewa Street, Baby Street. Yeah. is, my friends. He's a hood.
You take the Jacksonville job, Corey. You don't take the Bears job. You don't do that to your former employer.
Gotcha. Like I said, I respectfully disagree, but I think he's got a little bit of, I want to do it to get back. I believe that too. But I hear what you're saying.
Well, but you want to do it to get back is not what you do to the people that gave you your chance. What did Ben Johnson want the Lions to do? Fire Dan Campbell and keep him? Like, you don't get to do that to the people that gave you your opportunity and still call yourself a good human being. And that was a punk move, Corey.
Okay, I hear you. I was just looking at, you know, if you go to these bad situations, you're usually fired the next year. And I just thought, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, he just looked at it and said, hey, I got the backs, I got a young talented kid, you know, upgrade the line, and you know, we'll do some damage or something. That's all. I hear what you're saying, though, G.
Corey, I appreciate the call. I mean, look, you can disagree respectfully. You can disagree and not talk over one another. Corey's call arrived at its natural conclusion. Let's get to John in Ann Arbor, who's up next. John, you're on 97.1. Happy New Year to you and yours.
Hey, Happy New Year, Mark. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
You know, I've been listening. It's great discussion. It really is. And it's, you know, I remember the talk a year ago, and, you know, I was thinking, yeah, that would be kind of bold if he did that. But, you know, actually, it's kind of a brilliant move. He got to know the Bears from the same division. And he got one of their top quarterbacks to groom and mentor and grow. The Jacksonville thing, it didn't turn me on. I wouldn't have done that. I can understand why he did do it. The punk move part, it's very judgmental. I don't know. I think he saw the writing on the wall with the Lions. Their window was open for 2 years.
Okay, but John, realize this. I said the punk move when he was interviewed. I said it when there were rumors. I said he's not going to go to Chicago. That would be a punk move. My take on it hasn't changed at all. You look at the options you have. People say there's only 32 options. What you just said, John, was all... You used the word he, but you were talking about I. That's the problem. That's the middle finger to the people that gave you your chance. There is nothing anybody can say that will change my mind that it was a punk move. And the reality is it's not something I would have done to the people that gave me my chance.
How long was he there with the Lions? I can't remember.
A few years.
2 years?
No, I said a few years.
Yeah.
I'm bringing that up right now. 2019 offensive quality control coach. So that team lets you be a quality control coach up until 2024. Gave you everything that you had, allowed you to make your name. How do you repay them? By doing that, right? It's just, John. Maybe it's a difference in value systems, and I'm not trying to say better or worse. It's a difference in value systems, not what I would have done.
Got it. I understand, Mark.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the call. You got it. Irvin in Ann Arbor is up next. Irvin, go right ahead.
How you doing, buddy? How's everything, man? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Irvin.
Yeah, you know, it's always a pleasure talking to you. But you know what, man? You're absolutely right, man. That's like a slapping Dan Campbell and the Ford things. You spit up.
Recording
That's why
complete.
people don't want to watch the game because they already know what's going to happen.
Because
They already know.
now this season is a failure. Always enjoy and appreciate.
Customers, we are proudly retro.
He had already made a decision to play to go coach for Chicago before the game was even played.
I wouldn't agree, Irvin, that he did it on purpose. I would agree that he wasn't mentally fully there, and therefore the team's performance sucked. Right?
What the team should have did, they should have never let him talk to nobody until after the playoff was over. They should have waited. Well, why
Irvin, you're right. You're totally right. I appreciate the call, bud, and I appreciate your perspective. some of what you're saying. You know, to me, the most disappointing thing is that you had a chance to make this team better.